All right, so I need to let you know that Buzz might lie to you about your progress. And what I mean is when you scroll down and look at your activities, if you see a check mark, a little green check mark on it, all that means is that your computer browser has loaded that page. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have done or submitted that activity. So those can be misleading. Where you need to look is back up at the top. This little bar graph here is the grades. And when you click on that, in our art class, you should see a score for pretty much every activity that is open and available. And if not, you should be working towards that. So this fake student here, I've only done a few submissions to, so this kid really has some work to do. When you see a 0%, I will never give you 0% on your artwork. So that is an alert to you that something's up with your submission that you need to go take a look at and fix. And how you figure out what that is when you see this little comment box here. And I will also put comments when I grade your work. So even if you do see a score, please go and look at the comments. Sometimes you'll have a little audio box or maybe a video. So please make sure to take the time to look at the feedback that you get as well. So I can click on this little comment box, and the feedback here is what you get from the teacher. So the student submitted a link to their portfolio, but maybe I couldn't find the artwork, maybe the artwork wasn't in it. And so I said, hi, this is where you will turn in your finished, and for level 5, it's their realism, abstract, non-objective drawing for activity 101. Please resubmit here when your finished work is in your portfolio. Please label your Buzz assignment on your portfolio as line 101, right? So it matches the activity. It says right there. And tell me here on Buzz which slide to look at so I can grade this, please. Okay, so turning in your work should be easy once we get the hang of it. You put the art in your portfolio, which is pretty simple because of the easy camera tool in Google Slides. And you label it to match the assignment that you want it graded for. And then you get the link, and I show you all of this in the Create Your Portfolio video. I have a video in there specifically for submitting it into Buzz. And so you get the link, you submit that in Buzz, you tell me in Buzz what slide to look at, and that's how we're going to turn in our artwork from now on, so that you have all of your artwork in one nice place so that you can share it with others, we can celebrate it, it's easy to share in class, because if you have your submissions in Buzz, how are we going to share them easily in class? Maybe you lose the paper and it's going to be harder. I can't really pull up the work in Buzz very easily, but on your portfolio, you can pull it up, share your screen. It's very easy for me to grab work for the art show. So it really becomes a great versatile tool. And that's why we're taking time to create the portfolios and use them to turn in the work. So make sure you're paying attention to your scores there. You're not done with anything until you have an 80% on everything but the pretest. The pretest is not weighted the same. The pretest is really just to see what you knew before we started. So the pretest can be whatever score, doesn't matter. The rest of them should be at an 80% or above to be at a 3, which gets transferred then over to Empower, which becomes part of your grade transcript. Okay, so I know it's a little confusing because there's percentages on one and numbers on another. We're working on that, but just ask if anything's not clear. And remember that you can access all of the help you need for the portfolio on, and I will put it here on every week schedule, every week of schedule. You can click on this need help with your portfolio banner, and whatever it is you need help when you're ready to put artwork in, you can review how to customize and add pictures. This is really, it shows you a few different ways depending on if it's on your computer, on your Google Drive. So that's all in there for you when you're ready to add artwork. And it shows you the easiest way, which is using the camera tool in Google. The next slide is a little more advanced, has some good information about just how to hold your picture and what to look out for. And this one is using the camera tool in Chrome. If you wanted to try something a little more advanced, a little different than using the camera tool in Google Slides. And then remember, on the end, you only have to share it with me in Google once, but this is a really useful video on how to find what the heck Buzz wants you to submit, because it doesn't always make it easy to know what you're supposed to submit in a spot. And so this video shows you how to easily find out what you are supposed to submit, and also how to then get the link from your portfolio and share that and submit it in Buzz. So make sure you are using all of those resources and asking for help when you need it.